Hello viewers, it's your Michael from Screen News, bringing my 669 podcast. This is my 669 podcast. Like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly in case you don't understand me. Also, I try to do my best not to preach hard during this audio podcast recording as well, not to cause any audio feedback as well. And finally, if you're under 18, this podcast will have adult language to it. So once again, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will have adult language to it. So anyway, with this everything else at the way, let's get into the topic of this podcast. So basically, the Batman. So basically, the showrunner from Batman Caped Crusader has faced some criticism for a statement that he said, and also, Tim, Tim. I mean, yeah, I have blah blah blah. I mean, Bruce Timm, who is a showrunner for Batman the Caped Crusader series, has had made a statement that really pissed off Batman fans. So basically, he said the reasons why, no, in the Cape Crusader, in the in the series, he they gender bend penguin into a female. So basically, he stated that Batman does not have any good female villains. So basically, that's the reason why turned turn penguin for a male into a female for the series. Now, that pissed off a lot of Batman fans. Now, I know Batman does have a good the Batman does have some good female villains, but most of the time that they're not very used, they're not very usable. So basically, basically most of the popular female villains are used. We see the most of the popular female villains being used out through different cartoon series and different cartoon movies as well. So basically, like Poison Ivy, Catwoman, and Harley Quinn. So basically, there are some good Batman female villains. Batman does have some good female villains in his rogue gallery, but we don't really get to see them used very often in animation TV shows and whatnot. So basically, I propose a top five. I propose a top five. Top five female Batman villains that should be in the Caped Crusader. So basically, these are the top five female villains that we don't really get to see in animation or in any of the Batman and any series and whatnot. So basically, and also that fits the tone fits the time period of the series as well. I excluded Ivy because we know that Ivy is eventually. So basically, season two most definitely will debut Ivy. So basically, I excluded Ivy from my top five because most likely they're gonna do Poison Ivy. It's been hinted in the first season that that Ivy is gonna show up. It will show up soon in the second season. So anyway. Here's my top. Here's one of my. So basically, let's go for five for one. So basically, Talia al Ghul. So basically, everybody knows who Talia al Ghul is. He's the daughter of Rachel. She's the daughter of Rachel al Ghul, and also she's been Batman on and off again, enemy slash lover. So basically, I feel like Talia al Ghul. Yes, Talia al Ghul was a entire group during the main Batman animated series. she was featured on and off in that series, as a lover, as an ally slash lover or slash enemy. Now, in recent years, we see her in animated movies like in the recent Batman animated movies, the DC animated universe movies as a villain trying to get Batman to join her and whatnot, why any means necessary, whatnot. So basically, I feel like Tyler Ghul I feel like Talia al Ghul should be the reason is because honestly, it's time to really get to see to get to see this almost this the relationship. I like to see Atalia and Batman's relationship, go on and off in the series. And plus, she would be a perfect fit for the time period of the series as well. Now, my fourth my fourth female villain that should be in the Caped Crusader is Lady Shiva. Now we know that Lady Shiva is basically the white hand woman, well, basically like the right hand woman of the leader assassins, and basically white and Ra's al Ghul pretty much right hand woman for the leader assassins. Now, even though she does have a complicated past with the League assassins, and parts of what the League did to her family and whatnot. So basically, I feel like that Lady Shiva will be a perfect villain to bring into to be in Batman Caped Crusader to indicating that that Rachel Ghul is coming. So basically, I feel like Lady Shiva, she's pretty much the right. So basically, the series can bring her as bring Lady Shiva in to state that that Rachel Ghul is coming, to be like, hey, my name is Lady Shiva. I work to the League Assassins, and basically, as she reports back that this Batman dude this Batman dude might be who you're looking for. So basically, Lady Shiva. Lady Shiva's debut in the Caped Crusader series will be an introduction to set up Rachel Ghul, coming into the Caped Crusader series later on. So basically, that's why I put Lady Shiva at number 4. Now, here's my third female villain that should be in the Caped Crusader is Roxy Rocket. Now, Roxy Rocket, her real name is Roxanne Sutherland, was a stunt woman for Hollywood. So basically, she's a stunt devil for female actresses. So basically, her story is like this. One day, while she was uh, by doing her stunt, by doing her stunt lady, doing a dangerous stunt, that cost the studio a lot of money. So basically, a dangerous stunt went wrong, that was she caused, and therefore she got fired from that. And then she turned to her life decline, it's and basically stole a special rocket speeder from Star Labs and whatnot. So basically, as we seen from the Crave Face and during the Crave Face episode, so basically I felt like the Crave Face episode helped set up that to bring her in. So basically, we can cut, and also her whole entire look was like a that fit in this whole time period. So basically, Roxy is a stunt. It's a stunt that She's hardly. She's highly equipped to doing dangerous stuff and good at hand to hand combat. So basically Roxy will fit in very well the time period that the Caped Crusader is set in. Now, my second female pick to be in Batman Caped Crusader series is Magpie. Now, Magpie Magpie is a good female Batman villain. Now, her real name is Margaret Pyre. Now, no, her real name is Margaret Pyre. She suffers from kleptomaniac. So basically, basically she has an impulsion, the disorder to steal things that are shining. Now, we see how she was in the Beware the Batman series. So basically, they did a good job with Magpie in the the Beware of the Batman series. So basically, I feel like Magpie's, look. If you see Magpie's design, she could be a burlesque dancer, whatnot. With kleptomania, that impulsion to the mental impulsion to steal things and whatnot. So basically, I feel like Magpie will be a good fit, and basically, and her fascination. Also, she has a fascination to Batman as well. So basically, if we could bring Magpie in, we can do an episode with her, with Catwoman, trying to see who's the best shield piece, and basically who can seduce Batman as well. So basically, having Magpie in the series will open up an episode where we see Magpie and Catwoman, seeing who's the best shield piece and also who can seduce Batman. Which one of them can be which one of them can seduce Batman as well, because they do have a fatal attraction to Batman as well. So basically, they could do an episode with Magpie, Catwoman, to prove me who's the best Jewfish, and also who can seduce Batman. Which one of them can seduce Batman as well? They could do an episode like that as well. Now, my number one. My number one female villain, my number one female Batman villain that should be in the Caped Crusader is Sofia Falcone. Now we see how Sophie Falcone was due. Her character was used out for the Gotham series. We see her character. She's she is the daughter of Calvin Falcone, the big mob boss. So basically, in the comics that Sophie Falcone, was an enforcer for her father. Once her father got killed, she became the boss. She became the female boss of the Falcone crime family. And basically, she is no joke. So basically, I feel like we know that Rupert Ford is in the series. So basically, the Falcones, we had not seen the Falcone, we had not seen the Falcone family yet in the Batman Caped Crusader series. So basically, she's a big, powerful woman that was an enforcer to our family and became the head mob boss of her family. And basically, she's very smart and capable, and basically a good challenge for Batman to deal with in the Caped Crusader series. So basically, these are my top 5 female Batman, my female Batman villains that should be in the Caped Crusader series. Talia al Ghul, Lady Shiva, Roxy Rocket, Magpie, and Sofia Falcone. These five should, these five will fit in perfect for the series, and the time period that it's set in, and plus these female villains doesn't really get to really doesn't get the exposure that they doesn't get much exposure in any of the Batman animated shit in any of the Batman cartoon series and whatnot. So basically, once again, my top five is Talia al Ghul, Lady Shiva, Roxy Rocket, Magpie, and Sofia Falcone. These female villains are perfect to be featured in this Batman Caped Crusader series. So anyway, what do you guys think about my top five female Batman villains that should be featured in the Caped Crusader series? Do you agree or disagree? Please let me know in the comments below. Anyway, signing off from Screen Reviews 1.